Welcome to the next episode of the Canstown Dynasty. We're in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl against Ole Miss. Let's see how this goes. Thanks for watching, and go Patriots.
Welcome to Orlando, Florida. A couple of teams hoping to finish their season in magical fashion by taking home a victory in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, a team ready to put on a show, taking on a team from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this...
Breaks into the open. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The lone back's got it. On the move at the 30. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Offense will try to get some momentum going on first and 10. To the ground with the back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Dropping back, it's Gill. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it. And into the end zone. He's in for the touchdown.
I love the aggressive nature in the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on fourth down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it, they score a touchdown.
Ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into...
There he goes! Smashes ahead.
he shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And he tacks on the extra point. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield, it's Gill. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Takes it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out, and a chance to go on top with this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy in the ground.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Ray. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. And the Rebels racing to the line in a hurry-up. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Rebels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Simmons. Gets away. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. And this one is perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Perhaps drawing confidence by converting an earlier fourth down. They'll try to do it for a second time. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They're going to run it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Gill. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Finds his man. It's Booker. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the 1st down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Turning it on. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's McPherson. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the 1st quarter. Got some room in to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got it behind the line. It's Ray. After the filthy move, he's got room. Into the secondary on the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll pull it on the read.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
and the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Give to the running back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. More importantly, we have an early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll go to the ground. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Makes the catch. It's Ray. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quarterback on the keeper. Slithers into space. It's a seam wide open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game. They had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
They'll run play action. With the catch, it's Ray. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking to pass, it's Simmons. He's got him in the flat. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up 4th.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They'll ride the hot hand. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Marshall. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. Linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball in the backfield.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. It's a draw. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Power football with the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. It's Marshall. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. He now has 63 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to the running game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Quickly complete. The Rebels want to move quickly. Looking to throw at Simmons. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hands it off. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets a head of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. Once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. trying play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try the run. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, and we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing. They're in this bowl game because they're explosive on defense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
Looking for a man, it's Simmons. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Leaves it with the running back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Got enough space, and they're in for a touchdown.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There he goes! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves leaves it a little short of the first down. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Back to pass, it's Simmons. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Rebels will punt this one away. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Catch in the middle, it's McPherson.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They're going back to the ground. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's McPherson. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Gill. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Just feeds the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. About to snap it for the 8th time on this drive, and it's a 3rd down and 4. Running back searching for a hole. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. On first down from the 13-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Headed to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. Put 6 on the board.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Here comes the heat. Complete downfield. All kinds of room to the right. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll go back to work on offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You know, and that's a route this offense practices all week long. You really have to have great timing when you're throwing these out routes. There's nothing a defender can do on that one. Perfectly thrown, well caught. Nice job getting his feet in bounds.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Using the quick game. Still on his feet at the 45. It's a running room. All the way in for the touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. Here he comes with the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, the ground game. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Rebels in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Now the play fake. There's the pressure. Makes the catch down the right side. Turning it on. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Back to throw, it's Simmons. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Watkins. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. On target. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. And to say this game has been entertaining would be a vast understatement. Let's go ahead and catch our breath for a moment and also catch up on the stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Makes the grab. It's Ray. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. On the option. They'll stop him short on third down, in this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A two-tier job for this offense. First get the touchdown, then the 2 to try to pull even here in the 4th. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Now they'll try to tie it up with the 2 late. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Got his man on the right. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and we are all tied up here in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab on the left side. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Quarterback running on the draw. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. They bring him down, but not over. Looking downfield on first down.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage. All eyes on the quarterback, taking away the option. Pass rush, gets home, gets him on the ground.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. They'll leave it with him. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on third down. Dropping back, it's Gill. Firing to the right, complete. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field, and you saw that right there.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. He caught it! Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Under fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'll run it here on third and goal. And he bangs his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Pulls it in. It's Hobbs.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Breaks into the open. Quick step. Oh, another great move. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Rebels.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. The give to the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the ground with the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Line getting set on second down. They'll go right back to the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team...
And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close. Tied here in the fourth quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Throws to the wideout. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. From the gun, running back gets the give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. Oh, look out, the ball's free. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The option look. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll run the option. The offense coughs it up. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking for a man. It's Gill. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Snagged in the middle. It's Booker. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the left. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Ball is incomplete.
Ole Miss comes back and defeats Canstown. Cheez-It Citrus Bowl 52-40
operator got to work out in this one. Fun game for us to
football
watch, but they
game.
can't come up with the W.
Yeah, it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
We see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth. It just comes down to which defense can get a stop. Unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another.
For season number 2. Thanks for watching. I hope you did enjoy. We'll do the off-season next video. Go Pirates.